Hi Pisces, and welcome to April 2025. Okay, right? Where has the time gone? No idea. All right. This read is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Let's see what's going on. So I bought this new deck. It's called the Wisdom of the Oracle. I figured I would incorporate this with the Past Life Oracle deck. Sorry for the glare. I've got candles going and my lights going always. So Past Life Oracle, we'll see what the karmic thread is. So these two, it's great, tie in really well together. So Pisces, let's see what your card is. What is the wisdom that Spirit wants to impart? By the book. Oh my God, I love it. And it's a master number 11, of course. Some of you are definitely like not rule breakers, rule makers. You do like to go by the book, the written word. What's the right thing to do? What's fair? Want to make sure everyone's happy, right? Some of you are reading the Bible, which is the book. Some of you are reading a book, writing a book, but you definitely do go by the book. You don't veer off course. Let's just say some of you that we're dealing with are beautiful masters of your own world, your own life, but you don't veer off track. It's like, right, everyone stay in your line, stay in your lane. Everyone follow the, left, right, left. I don't know why, but I heard that. Like in school, left, right, left. All right, let's see the karmic thread that Pisces is dealing. Oh, a writer. Look at that. A scribe, a writer, either you or someone that is near and dear to you, or you were a writer, author, whatever in a past life or in this life. Hello. And or family members that are. Okay? It is going by the book without question. There's a book there. So, what those 10 commandments for you guys are, like, this is the rule. These are the rules. These are the rules of the road. These are the rules of the household. You have to abide by them. Yeah, don't veer off course. I laugh because it's cute, because especially for a rule breaker, it's sweet. All right. So control, needing control. Because when you go by the book, which is really your truth, let's not, I am just joking about that, but because I'm a rule breaker, but honestly, we need people that go by the book, right? Especially out there where we're seeing like by the book never even has happened in many aspects of our existence here on the earth plane. So we do need those beautiful Pisceans that do go by the book. Some of you love to read. Some of you, again, could be writers, or of writers from another life, or in another life, I should say. Okay, I'm going to move those up. Let's see, Pisces. Oh, that's way too many. So yeah, it's like the kids have to be ready and set for school. The clothes have to be, that's what they're saying. The clothes have to be all ready and put in order, your backpacks, your shoes, your socks, whatever. Everything has to be in order the night before so you don't have to be late for school. What else? Of course, following the 10 Commandments, reading the Bible, scrolling. Some of you scroll. Some of you are learning how to write calligraphy, or you do calligraphy. Some of you love candles. Okay, so let's look at what is happening for now. Some of you just bought a pet and you're spending all your precious time, which is beautiful, with this new doggy to train it. It's a puppy. It could be 7 months old. And what hurts is that you can't go out as much as you used to. I mean, I'm kind of kidding, but I'm not. I feel as if some of you are kind of tied and bound to responsibilities that, you know, it makes you sad because maybe you have family members that don't help in the house. Maybe you want to go out more, but you feel like you're tied and bound. Some of you are, let's see what that 3 of Swords is. I almost said 7 because I was looking at 7. Some of you are waiting for money. Some of you are waiting for money. Some of you are thinking that you may have to get another job. You may have to leave a job. They're not, you know, you've put in your work, you put in your time, right? Some of you have just retired and you don't know what to do with your time other than be with, you know, your family and your animals, that being your animals. I got to look at the 3 of Swords real quick for Pisces. What's happening? Oh, so for some of you, you're missing someone who is crossed over. It could be a husband, a father figure. This could be coming up to a birthday, an anniversary. You're reminiscent of, you know, the holiday coming up is for whomever is celebrating Easter. Maybe this is a very important holiday for you and them, and they're no longer around, or someone's coming back into your life that's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And if you are waiting for money, an inheritance, could be an inheritance, you're waiting and it's like, it's heartbreaking because you haven't gotten any word of progress and you really don't know where it's headed. Some of you really are worried about the finances, right? And trying to stay strong. If you're missing someone on the other side, a father, a husband, a wife, you know, someone that is near and dear to your heart, and they made the decisions in the household. And this is, like I said, I feel that these next 3 months are very, your emotions are getting kind of the best of you because, you know, this is the time when you're missing someone so much. What is this? Yeah. Ace of Cups. Someone that you love dearly. Yeah. Some of you are, oh gosh. Some of you are going to the gravesite. 7. Someone born in July. So the next 3 months are real, you know, a cancer. Someone could have had cancer, just saying, and you are trying to heal. So this is about someone that you're missing around this time of the year. It could be, again, it could be it's this time of the year, it's an anniversary, it's of their passing, it's their birthday, it's you are feeling alone and you could use help. You could use, maybe the inheritance is coming, but you don't know when. And there have been, this has been really rough for some of you Pisceans because you have become and or seen, hold on. Sometimes there's things in your life where life leads you, see, life leads you to places where you remember, or you went down a road, you went down the street, and you saw their name, or, you know, something, a song plays on the radio, you're praying for healing, and this person was your rock. So the thing is, Spirit is saying you should be, you know, maybe connecting or dreaming. Maybe you're dreaming about them. I don't know if you think about, like, when you're dreaming, if you remember the dreams, but you may want to, if you do get up in the middle of the night, jot down on in your notes or whatever. But it triggers you, and maybe you don't really want to expound on those triggers of, you know, things that remind you so much. And I can't even tell you how during all of the April reads, with everything going on in the planets, you know, Venus is retrograde, Mercury is retrograde, we have the lunar and the solar. The lunar eclipse is 2 eclipses. Lunar is in Virgo, and solar's in Aries. So there's so much going on, and a lot of what we're going through right now is about us and our trauma and our tragedies, and our losses are part of that. And we need to heal our heart, but this is the time of remembering. Remembrance for so many reasons that, you know, it's not just, like I said, it doesn't have to be because of Easter, or it could be a birthday, like I said, but there's so many things. Isn't there a song that says so much reminds me of you, or so many things remind me of you? I don't know, something like that. So you're missing someone hard because of the fact that we have so much going on in the planets. And if you are dreaming about them, maybe you don't remember that, like, they're in your dreams and trying to help you to heal. But it's almost a constant reminder lately. You know, if they're Cancers, they're June, July, you know, June 22nd, and, you know, and in July. So that would make sense that you're thinking of them, or, like I said, some of you hear songs, maybe conversations. You know, you can't just, the scar doesn't heal. It just remains. It just remains there. Right? The wound doesn't heal, the scar remains. I guess that's what I meant. This person was your person, right? Your you know, is now actually, they're saying, your spirit guide. Right? And I'm going to say it. Don't be offended, but, you know, this, you're questioning and asking why this happened to you, you know, right? Because you never expect it. And that's kind of like in the beginning, I said, look at how time flies. You know, on the earth plane, we have gravity. So the time that's flying, for some of us, you guys are feeling like the time might have flown by, but his passing or her passing 7 years ago seems like yesterday. 5 to 7 years ago. And it's not fair. Some of you have these these emotions that stir up, like I said, they come up and you don't expect them, but it's true, you know? And it's like they're a constant reminder, and that's really difficult. And that's why the scar, it's the wound that heals, but the scar remains, that hurts so much. This person is saying, hey, you've got to take life and go for it. You can't, I mean, it's not like you're not going to take that sadness with you, but you are. If this isn't a physical death, this could be a divorce, an ending of a relationship, and you're still very much hurt about it, because the Three of Swords is upright, okay? Someone could be either dealing with it, it's already happened, and it's been a long time, you know? And if there is, Pisces, some of you were hoping and are hoping for someone's return. Right here. You may be hoping that someone returns after a divorce, or maybe there's a legal separation. I feel it's already been done. So a loss of a relationship, a significant relationship. You spent a while with this person, maybe up to 10 years, okay? And, you know, now they're gone. They might have, or now I'm going to tell you that you may be contemplating, you know, thinking, I don't know if I should even stay in this town. Maybe I want to move. Maybe I want to go somewhere else where it's not as difficult, you know? Some of you are sad and lonely, but also you're taking the risk to go on the dating scene and go for it and try again. Some of you are putting yourselves out there. Spirit is saying some of you need to get out there and put yourselves out there and not be, you know, sulking or depressed or what have you. Some of you do need to move on. Right? And in, you know, in wanting to do that, you know, you're going to come up against, you know, we aren't getting along. You know, if you're dating, you may be dating people who are just not, you know, that King of Swords. I'm going to ask about that King of Swords real quick. They want me to ask about this because the Five of Swords is right there. Who's the King of Swords with the Five of Swords? Who is this for Pisces? Okay, so this is the loss because there was fighting. So this is the divorce. There's fighting. Yeah, these cards right here. Five of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Two of Cups with the King of Swords, talk to me, is a new beginning. Yeah. So you are definitely, okay, so you had to reinvent. You are in a place of, I've got to reinvent myself. I have to do something, right? Whether you're a widow or whether you're just, you had a you had a long-term relationship, love that was your Two of Cups, and now you have to move on. And now it's time to heal. However that unfolds, it's time for Pisces to reinvent themselves. That's why the Fool doesn't have a face. Okay? It's time to really seek out what it is you want. Two Pentacles, right? Like, what is it? What do I want? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to land? Where do I want to live? Do I want land where I live? Do I want to live in a big city, or do I want to go small town? Do I want to get away from it all? Maybe you need a little vacation. You need a little, like, you definitely probably need some time alone. Like, take yourself on a road trip or take a trip, maybe a 4-day jaunt to reassess your priorities. Maybe if it is about finances, you lost a job or you retired, whatever, and now you're like, okay, so now what do I want to do? I'm, there has come this time where you're reinventing yourself, but also that includes where you live, who you are. It's like you're going back to the drawing board of who am I? Where do I want to live? I said it how many times? So that's really high on your priority list. If you have kids, who's coming with me? If you have siblings, who's going with me? Do I want a new job? Do I want a side job? Do I want to just do something for fun? What does Pisces want to do? Right? My house. I want to do something, and I'm telling you right now, I am going to tell you, because that's what I heard with this card. Pisces, do not do anything that you're going to regret later. If your home is, on the older side and it needs some fixing up, fixing up, then you need to do that. Don't be selling your home. And, right now the markets are fluctuating. So, you don't want to lose money on your home. So put a little money, maybe that's what you're waiting for, is finances, so that you can fix your home and sell it. Let's look at the Tower. That's what you want to do. Some of you are thinking, where do I want to land? I want a new life. I want a new direction. And I'm going to tell you all these questions, if this is resonating, all these questions about a new identity and doing what, all these questions. Who am I? Where do I want to go? All of this there's an underlying loss that either you're not dealing with, or, it's, okay, they're saying you can run, but you can't hide. So you have to face yourself first. So don't do anything spontaneous. Let Spirit show you the way of what path you're going to go by allowing opportunities to come to you. You have to. Or jobs, or whatever it is, Look at how beautiful this is. You have a significant Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your life. Or this is someone that you may end up meeting. You may meet a new person when you haven't been looking. Some of you don't want to look, and then suddenly you meet someone and they're totally the same, they're a match. It could be on Match or Tinder or something like that. But someone is also, like Spirit's also saying, if that's not the case and you're not dating and you have no desire to go dating, you may just meet someone off the cuff, or you are finally getting the finances that are coming in from like an inheritance or a job. Maybe you left a job and you're getting more money, backup residual, something like that. This could be taxes. You're getting money from taxes. Let's look at the King and Queen of Coins, please. Yeah, you've been waiting for this. This could be Oh, this could be money. You're waiting to receive money so you can perhaps either help someone with their finances. You may be selling a home or a second property. Let's look at that tower again, one more time. Yeah, you're making a decision about this property. Yeah, and you have been kind of upside down about it. Like you're really unsure. There's very much uncertainty about a property. Maybe one of your kids has a property and you may need to travel at a distance to sign some documents regarding a property, regarding the ownership of the property, as well as, not being responsible for the mortgage or something like that. Maybe you've been help paying the mortgage or something. And now it's time to clean the slate. You have Two of Pentacles twice. So you have 2-2 here. Where did that one? Okay, so you have been going back and forth about what to do. And it does, as you know, right? Whether it's whatever you're reinventing, meaning, I want to move or I want to sell a property, buy a property, get out of debt. Some of you getting out of debt with this money is going to help you immensely and give you peace of mind. I think you've been struggling with so much, and now things are going to unfold for you. Things are going to come, you're not, it's going to be smooth sailing for some of you with regard to a property and or having someone, you're signing over the property to your son or your daughter or something like that. Yeah, it's about patience. You got to take your time. It is. You may want to help one of your kids to, like I said, maybe you bought a home for them and now it's time for them to stand on their own 2 feet. Some of them have been paying for it, so they might as well own it, right? They can then do what they want with it. But there's a lot of legal issues. There's property issues and legal issues involving money and inheritance for sure. And when that's coming in. We need to make sure, Pisces, that you remain positive and patient, okay? And I know you're all about going by the book. We've already established that, which going by the book means I need to know what part of this is my responsibility, what part of something is their responsibility. And there are blessings in disguise, for sure. Okay, so it's over a conversation. Read the fine print. Look at what you're signing. That's really important, especially with what's going on, the eclipses and Mercury's retrograde and Venus. So make sure you read the fine print because someone may be trying to get something by you that's not cool. Someone may be, like, if you're trying to sign a property over to someone, they may be lying about why they can't take over the mortgage. I'm just saying. Or why they can't take it. Why they need you to hold on to it in your name. Maybe their credit's not good. It could be a child and they're married with their kids and you bought them a house, maybe for their wedding or something like that. And now it's time for them, you need to cut the ties. But they're going to lie about why they can't take the house and they can't have the house be put in their name. Yep. I'm telling you, don't sign anything. Really. Especially not in April. You have to read it. Read the fine print. Okay? Have questions. If you have questions, ask them. Make sure you understand what is going on. Now, if this is not property, because I do have the Tower and that's why I saw that, but I also feel that some of you, if it's about your home, don't do anything rash. If it's about finances, don't sign anything unless you read everything or get someone to read it for you, have a lawyer read it or what have you. Because you are getting money. Money's coming in. Wow. You may be dealing with a lawyer in April and they're going to tell you, okay, so this is what you need to sign this. You need to give me some time and ultimately money will be coming in. It's definitely yours. So it is a win for sure. If you're waiting on it, it may take up until Virgo season. Yeah, Virgo season. Okay, and the Devil's reverse. So you're smart enough. You are smart. I shouldn't say enough. You are very smart. You are very intuitive. Ask the questions. Know what you're getting into. Try to understand and make sure that whatever you're doing or wherever you're needing, wherever your attention is going, you need to be just very attentive. Know what you're signing. Know what you're reading. Ask questions if you don't. You already know someone, if that is the case, a child, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may be telling you a song, giving you a song and a dance. If it is a kid and you're older kid and you want, it's like, listen, you got to take over this mortgage or whatever. Or they're paying the mortgage, like I said before, but they can't put it in their name because they don't have good credit. There's issues there. You got to dig. And I feel for others, there's money coming in from a property, but it's going to take a minute. It may have to go to a judge. It may have to be a judgment in a court of law. If you have like a secondary home or property. Okay? Yeah. That is going to take a minute to come in, but it is going to come in. Definitely. Inheritance money. Okay. So don't worry. I think that you're worrying a lot about, I feel like, because I do feel this, I feel like you're scattered. I feel like so many things that have happened have put you in a real place of, for some of you it's sadness, for others of you it's regrets, for others of you it's, I should have, maybe I missed some opportunities. For others it's like, I know people are trying, my own child is trying to, it's a song and dance always. There's a lot. I may have not invested as well as I should have. There's so many things, but that's why, and most importantly, whatever you are doing, this is a past life situation whereby you decided that you needed to go by the book. That's why this first card came out, and it ties into your karmic thread of reading the fine print, knowing what you're signing, knowing what means what, right? I mean, listen, a lot of people don't know the stock market, say, as an example, right? Crypto, whatever, right? And, you may want to do a little investing, or maybe you wanted to, but you were too afraid because you didn't really know enough about it. I'm not saying, I'm not saying big investments. I'm saying like, maybe you wanted to buy one thing or you wanted to get involved in the cryptocurrency, whatever. And, it ended up, you didn't do it. I know that some of you do want to sell a home, or you're selling a property. Maybe it's overseas. Or a child of yours you want them to take it out of your name. And, you know, there's so many things that make you scattered, and that's where this comes from. And I'm going to say it. For some of you, you feel sad because there's some opportunities that you didn't take hold of. There's things that you haven't done. And as you're looking over everything, you know, you may have some regrets. And, you know, don't beat yourself up, because so many people have regrets but don't even care or don't even think they have regrets. You know what I mean? It's just, don't put all the pressure on you. And I feel you have a lot of pressure going on here. I do. I feel, and it's coming from so many different angles, you know, and you're like, oh my God, what do I do? His hands are up, like, help me. Some of you are praying and should be praying. It's like, just show me the way. I need help to make certain decisions, because it's not easy. And especially when you're trying to juggle, because you are here, you're trying to juggle a lot of making certain decisions. You have Two of Pentacles twice. That's at least 4 things going on in your world right now that are needing your attention, maybe signature, maybe an agreement, whatever. And I don't feel that you should make any rash decisions, because you'll regret it. And there it is. That's a yes. Do not do anything rash, but make sure you read what you're signing. Make sure you have a lawyer, fine-tooth comb it, okay? And once you do, you'll feel better. And you will get answers from Spirit. That's what they just said. There you go. Just ask. Some of you already know your answers. You do. You guys are really intuitive. I mean, everyone has the intuitive capacity. And Pisces, you're there. You know. Something that's by the book. Look. By the book. Something about signing. Look at, again. You're having, this is a karmic thread. In a past lifetime, maybe you didn't go by the book. Maybe you didn't read the fine print. Maybe you signed something away and you regretted it, or you had some remorse and you're having like these deja vu moments of, wow, I really need someone's advice. That's what Spirit's saying. I got it. You are being chosen to make decisions for yourself instead of allowing others to make them for you. That's a big message right there for whomever. It's time for Pisces to take control and to say, I need to know, this is how it's going to be. This is what it is. And if not, I have to cut the ties, whatever. Or I'm not signing it. Or either you take this property or I'm going to sell it. Or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just an example. You have to get really serious. You have to be like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You do. It's time to take control and say, okay, this is how it's done. And you're going to have to do it this way. I've worked too hard. Not to have this go my way. Absolutely. The devil's reverse, don't worry about that. It's more about making decisions for your highest good, and your decisions are based by the book, and you do have others who are not so much by the book. I'm sorry, but you know, kids try to manipulate and lie. They do. Oh, look. They do. Kids are just kids, and they're going to say whatever they want, Pisces. to get you to do something or to give them money or to whatever. And it's not fair. Something's not fair. And it's about this child and the property. Someone's doing like underhanded shit. I'm telling you right now. They're telling you they are telling you a song and a dance. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to get to the bottom of it. You will. I'm going to take this real quick. What about this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who is lying through their teeth? I'm so sorry, but they are. You're the mom. There it is. You be the mom. You make the decisions. You tell them how it's going to go down. And it is going to be by the book, even though someone doesn't like the book. Going by the rules. And you may be traveling to see this child. To do this, you have to make this maybe a 4-day jaunt so that you can figure this out. You have to get to the bottom of it. Absolutely. 4-day, like a 4-day weekend. Yep. And it involves money, property, papers, signature, and there's a whole bunch of BS going on. So I would not trust that child, and I'm so sorry. Because this child has other plans, and you already know it. This is not something I'm telling you that, I'm not telling you any, oh my God, look at the Tower. Oh, and the Seven of Swords. So guess what? You are going to put your foot down and tell them something about this home, this property, their home, their property that is in your name. You are going to say, I call bullshit. You're going to tell them, I call bullshit. And it is a masculine child. And then you're going to leave. And then you're going to say, deal with it. This is like so intense. But I got like really, I had such an emotional roller coaster here. Because I have so much on my plate. My energy level truly went up. My voice went up. I'm angry. And you're going to put your foot down. And you need to do that. Because sometimes you just allow shit to fester. Not always, but there are times when you have this such kindness, you know. And kindness is one thing, but, you know, vulnerability is another. You have been very vulnerable. I feel instead of being vulnerable, you need to really go into your own self. Like I said, you are reinventing yourself. And instead of being vulnerable, your quest is to go by the book and tell it like it is to whomever is trying to get and pull the wool over your eyes. Now, why do we even say that? I have no idea. I have to look into that. But I did hear pulling the wool over your eyes. They are feeding you a bunch of bullshit. Sorry, and my right ear is ringing. So that's yes. So this is your quest right now, is to start being your own boss. To not only be, there is a way to be vulnerable, but yet very, hey, this is how we're doing it. Like it or not, this is the way it's going down. This is a whole new world for Pisces. It's beautiful. It's time to step up to the plate. I love you guys. This is a great read. You've had too many people trying to get away with so much, and you've known it the whole time. That's the hardest part. And you love them. Okay. A lot of things happened here. A lot of intel. Absorb it. Take it. I mean, there's a lot here to absorb. I wish you such a beautiful month. Be assertive is what I'm saying. and love, I send you love and light. And please like, share, and subscribe. It is free. All of us readers are kind of going through it where, you know, YouTube's algorithms are crazy, but it does help the channel. And many of us, like I have said in my readings before, please like and share all of the subscribers that you have that you watch too. We do this for the goodness, and I do this for the highest goodness of you and your higher consciousness, as well as humanity as a whole. We are one. Okay, enough. I'll see you later. Take care.